This is a HeadGum podcast.
All right, friends, welcome back to another episode of Two Idiot Girls. Woo! How do we look?
Spooky season.
Ooh. I'm two of the most haunting white men that have plagued the internet this year.
And I wish, I hope someone cuts me and they give me those Miley Cyrus blue eyes. You know the ones.
Right. What song's playing as you gaze into the camera?
It's just that ding, ding, ding. That's the only noise playing.
Well,
can you tell what we are?
we're the Fisher Brothers.
Obviously.
This is also a high episode, so there's going to be quite a few delays. So
Also,
those are not Drew's
aren't my
bazungas.
Get it? Believe it or not, but that is my happy trail.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, I didn't get to shave it today.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, unfortunately, tits are out. Here's the thing. I wish I had some lifeguard stuff. I do not. But you guys know me. I'm fresh out the pool. So
right. And then
fresh
every
off saving
picture I
lives.
looked up of Connie Baby, he's wearing a light blue button down that's open. I'm not joking. So
right.
that's what I picked.
So we are obviously Conrad and Jeremiah. Why, you may ask?
Because it's funny.
Because obviously we are very Conrad and Jeremiah
In what way?
obsessed.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be any other band of brothers that I was talking about that made 15-year-olds tell me I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I want to be the two fake characters that convinced an entire generation of Gen Z teenagers to tell me to end my own life? Why wouldn't I want to do that? Why wouldn't I want to engage?
I also forgot we're both in full glam today. So
we are. We were doing other
Yeah.
things today
Yeah.
in full glam, and then of course obviously we had to get serious and go to work. So happy start of spooky season, team. How we feeling? Feeling good? We do have quite a few more costumes planned for y'all.
We do. At least 3 more. There's only
Yeah.
4 Tuesdays for us this year. Thank God.
Right. So obviously, as you know, costuming is it's our livelihood.
It's my spirit.
It's what we love, right? But yeah, we're just we're hanging out. How things been for you?
For me?
Yeah, for you.
I'm tired. I feel like I've been everywhere and not at my house for the last month, so I'm pretty pooped.
Yeah, Dason went on a solo dolo trip.
Oh yeah, I went to North Carolina. I kind of talked about it in the last video, saying that by the time this comes out, I'll be back from my trip.
Yeah.
So I did actually visit the place where these characters were born.
Where they were born, where they were raised, where they were killed.
Born.
You know.
I don't think if everyone knows this, that they did film all of the Summer Return Pretty in all of Wilmington, including all the college scenes. So I got to go there because that is where my favorite Carrie is born. And actually she wasn't born there, but she grew up there. Anyways, I hung out, did a bunch of stuff. Also did a bunch of One Tree Hill stuff, which was really fun. Cute. And went to Carrie's high school reunion. It was a blast. What more could a girl ask for? Yeah. And I got to eat at the Oceanic, where that's where Belly announces that she's engaged. And vibes were good, drinks were good, and they had this tempura. I got chicken tenders. It's a tempura. It came out. It smelled like funnel cake. It was crazy.
Whoa.
And they have this crab dip. It was crazy. So that was really fun. Yeah, I ate at a bunch of places. I ate at Cookout, Bojangles, and then I did all the coffee
Waffle
spots.
House.
And Waffle House. That's always my favorite place to eat. If there's ever one near us.
Yes.
And then after that, I went to San Diego for 3 days later, and I was exhausted, but I had a blast there too with my friends.
Nice.
Good time for sure. I met 100 of you freaks at Gossip Girl. I guess that's where we all convene. Next time I'm there, make sure you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's twig got snapped and they all ran there.
I truly, yeah.
Last
That's
week.
how it felt. Yeah. I was calling a meeting I forgot about. Yeah.
Yeah. What have I been up to?
You went to a football game.
Oh yeah, I went to a Rams game. Did not get on the Jumbotron this time.
That's good.
R.I.P.
Because you're racist, so you shouldn't get to be on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, it's probably for the best, because last time I did, someone tried to find a reason that what I was doing was offensive.
a white person at that. But
and I was doing the gritty. I was
They told her to dance and be funny, and that's what she did. And they're like, that's racist.
And they were like, and is anyone going to talk about how offensive this might be? It wasn't during a moment of fucking silence. It was during, they told me, dance, dance. So does that stop me from wanting to be on the Jumbotron? Of course not.
No.
Of course not.
It is truly a thrill unlike anything anyone's ever
experienced. And you know what's funny is like after that game.
Especially at SoFi, I can't imagine.
So fun.
The adrenaline running through your
and
body.
like for no one but me, like the only person who's laughing are the people who came with me. Nobody else is laughing. If people are laughing in the stands, I can't hear them. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
And after that game, when I was on the Jumbotron a million times, I remember we were waiting for our car, and as it was pulling up, there was this older man, and he stopped me. He goes, "Hey, I know you," and he was probably like in his 50s. I go, "Really? Do you?" And he goes, "You're the girl from the Jumbotron. You're famous." And then I go, "Oh yeah," and he goes, "All right," and he just walked away.
So funny.
And I was like, honestly, period. Honestly, period. But this time around, I did not get to be on the Jumbotron this time, but it's okay. I'll get him next time. I got to take my brother-in-law, which was really fun and silly and goofy, and we had a blast. It was really awesome. I saw the Smashing Machine. I went to the premiere. I love A24. Those are my girls at A24. I love them. So they invited me to the premiere. I took Billy because Dason was out of town too. And honestly, team, honest to God, hand to God, amazing. It is really, really good. And I do think that this is The Rock's like new like wave. I'm really, really happy for him. I think he was fantastic in it. And, you know, I trust Cinema Joe's assessment of those things with my life. So he said it was going to be really good.
All the reviews I've seen of it have said that he's absolutely incredible in it. And that they kind of wish it gave, like, there's so many, like, sports biopics that are out. Like, they're saying, like, how, like I saw someone comparing it to, like, the Iron Claw. And they were saying that, like, they could have just told the story really simply, like a documentary. But they made you care about all the characters and whatever. Yeah. And even then they had to cut a brother out because it was so sad and there wasn't enough time.
Yeah.
But they're saying with The Rock, he was amazing in it. They just wish it had more, like, in the story and stuff like that. But I didn't see anyone saying it was bad.
No, yeah. Honestly, his performance was very moving. I thought Emily Blunt was really good in it, too. They portray a very interesting dynamic in this movie, like, because at the beginning I feel like you think it's very typical of like, oh, like he's a fighter and like he's got a lot going on. Professional athletes in general have to be very selfish in order to succeed. So you're kind of assuming like, oh, she's a supportive spouse, he's kind of neglecting her. You just kind of assume because you've seen sports movies before. That's what I went into it assuming, because obviously she's crying a lot in the trailers. When you watch it, though, it's way different. That like it is kind of that, but there is a whole lot more. And there was a part in there, which obviously I won't spoil, but there was a part in there where I went, "What the fuck?" And I made the girl next to me laugh because it was so shocking. I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?" In like a very like, oh my God kind of way, not in like a horrifying way. Well, it is kind of horrifying, but you'll see. But honestly, he was so fantastic in it, and they all were. It was a beautiful movie, and obviously it's a Safdie brother movie, so it has that very like intense feeling to it where you're like following them around everywhere. There are elements of that, but it's not too overwhelming. Because I'll be honest, team, Uncut Gems really overstimulated me when I watched it.
I thought Good Time was
the same thing.
Harder for me to watch. Yeah.
They both had that effect on me, if I'm being real. I did get through them, but Good Time I had to watch for a film class forever ago, and then Uncut Gems I watched with my parents. We watched a bootleg version of it.
Because I feel like
it was way after
like
it came
obviously
out,
in Good Time they robbed a bank or wherever. I remember they're running, so you're like it's like filmed like that.
And then the part when they're in the bathroom and he's like like gagging because he's so scared and nervous, and he's like, pull it together.
But like in Uncut Gems, like it's just like the music is so loud and everyone's being loud at the same time. Like it's a different sense of like of panic and anxiety.
It's different kind of overstimulation.
But it's good. I like both those movies.
No, it's a very like hallmark to their filmmaking, I think. So it does. But
this one was only one brother. This one didn't have the other one. Yeah,
that is kind of the elements in this one too, but it's a little softer, so it's not as overstimulating, which I appreciated. But yeah, it was really good, very fun. What else?
I saw The Long Walk.
Oh yeah,
is that what it's called? I keep asking everyone. I'm like, is it The Longest Walk?
I don't know.
I watched The Long Walk. There was a lot of walking and it was very long. It was
Yeah.
okay. I didn't mind it. It was not less like I thought it was supposed to be like a scary movie. It was more like suspenseful. The worst part was watching them go to the bathroom. That was worse for me than anything else that happened in that movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it was just good. It was just okay.
Yeah.
I didn't love it. Like I've seen a bunch of mixed reviews and I was kind of like whatever about it.
I feel
and
that.
it made me feel really sad at the end, which I don't really like movies like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. Recently, I watched LMAO.
I haven't watched it yet. No.
It's so fucking cute.
I haven't watched it yet because I've been watching Wayward and I'm about to start episode 6, so my opinion may change next week, team. But right now I really like it.
Gee. LMAO is so
I
fucking
watch
cute.
that.
I've never watched it. I'd never watched it before. We watched it when Alex and Steve were in town too. When Alex was in town. Yeah. Alex and Steve. I don't remember. But we did watch it and that's so fucking cute. Loved it. Every time we joke all the time that every time Alex is in town. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure that my fake nipples aren't on my real nipples because if they do,
it looks like girls.
It looks very graphic.
Yeah.
And we all know that's the patriarchy, but still. Anywho, what else have I watched? I'm caught up on Bake Off. Loving it.
I know I'm behind, so we can't really talk about it. Sorry,
this,
guys.
I know this most recent episode, I do have tea I want to talk about, but loving it.
If you guys have watched the runarounds, please write down below that Drew should watch it and let me know. Me and Carrie are gonna watch it together. I think we're 2 episodes in or 3. I forget. What else have I watched? I feel like I watched a bunch. I just rewatched almost all of the Twilight movies the other day, me and Carrie were watching them in the hotel, and they're honestly a lot worse than I remember them being. First of all, because I haven't watched them since I was in high school.
They're deliciously terrible.
Yeah,
though.
they're pretty bad.
Perfect.
And then I like watching it. I remember the parts that were meant to be like funny, like that are like awkward, you know? Like remember the part where she goes, I think this is New Moon, when she's at lunch with her dad in that restaurant and he goes, I ordered you a salad. And she goes, you should have ordered yourself one too because the dad only eats a steak. And then remember when she was walking in, that Mike guy was like trying to talk to her, which first of all.
That's the first one. Queen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I was watching all of them back to back, so I don't remember. But remember, he was like, you don't want to hang out with your friend?
Yeah.
That's why I thought this was the second one because she hangs out with Jacob a lot more. And I don't remember. Anyways.
Oh, maybe.
And then he's like swinging his butt in the window behind her, and that's supposed to be funny.
Oh, maybe. It's when she's depressed and he finally makes her go out.
It is because the dad's like getting upset with her. Yeah.
I think you're right, yeah.
And then, but I also could be wrong. I don't care. But, and then that was like supposed to be funny, and I just remember everyone in the theater laughing, and I was like, God, this movie's horrible.
It's really
And
bad.
then I watched most of Eclipse. I need a lock actually for
That's the best one. In my opinion, I think Eclipse
remember?
is the best
Maybe
one.
you guys just can remind me, and I don't remember because I'm 100 and I don't remember what happened. But like, why were there so many scenes where Edward had the full blacked out pupils and then he didn't, and then he did, and then he didn't, and then why?
In which one?
In Eclipse. Like there's like continuity errors that they did not like work on in the movie. That's what I'm saying. It just makes me laugh because every time they showed him, like he would be like sick, like he looks sick to me, like the way they have him styled. Then they show him later and he would be fine. I'm like, I don't understand why he looks different all the time.
Well, I know there's in certain ones he's not eating.
Maybe that's the one he's not eating in then.
Like he's not feeding. There's like certain points throughout the franchise where he's like
that's
not going and
maybe
feeding.
And I just missed that scene. And then why was Bella sometimes wearing a wig and not wearing a wig, and it was always a different wig in the third one? It's not good.
In the first one, it looks not like a wig, but it looks like extensions because there are like certain pieces of hair that are like reddish brown, and then there's some that are black.
My favorite thing about her in the first one is that if she had a zip up jacket on, which she always did, it was always zipped almost like right
to
below
the
her
top,
but like it would stop right below her boobs. And I was thinking about how like every girl in my high school wore their jackets like that, and that made me laugh.
It wasn't buttoned to the top.
No.
I will say Kristen Stewart's face card is undeniable in all movies, in all from of them, 1 to 4,
and to now.
Robert Pattinson too, honestly, like he's very beautiful.
It's not
in
even
those
him.
movies.
I was saying it's the makeup or something.
No, I'm saying, but they really bold glamored him in those movies. But like he does have a really like almost like statue face, like. But it's kind of strange to look at him like that because he doesn't look like that in real life, like, or as his normal human person. I guess that's the point. You're supposed to make him look inhuman, but. Yeah, those movies, I was telling Dace, like, the third one, Eclipse, like I told you, that tent scene, they don't make love triangles like that anymore, mama.
They're like, I know she was scooting back on it.
Do you think she was rubbing on it a little? That's... Do you think she was rubbing on it a little?
I fucking hate that.
Listen, if she's real, she would have been.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like, both of those men were cucking the fuck out of themselves for
Yeah.
that bitch, like, fuck it. You know what I mean? When everyone's a consenting party, fuck it.
Oh my gosh. And then when I watched her give birth, spoiler. All right, friends, we're going to take a break. And this is with our friends at Audible. So Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what romance you're into, you can't be pinned down unless you want to be. Here's your invitation to have it all. Fancy a dalliance with a duke or perhaps a sexy billionaire? Find a book boyfriend in the city and maybe another on the hockey field. Or maybe it's a girlfriend or a partner. I don't know. Or if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. You can hear modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Ali Hazelwood, or the latest romantasy series from Rebecca Yarros and Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. Plus all the really steamy stuff, girl. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/2idiotgirls. And you can even listen to Drew's audiobook Loud, which is narrated by Drew. And the newest version of her audiobook Loud has an extra chapter in there that's extra special for all of you little girlies out there. So make sure you visit audible.com/2idiotgirls. Now back to the episode. To the baby, and they just cut her out without even
They had to.
No, I know, but like, why wasn't Carlisle there? Was he doing other things, guys, and I missed that part? Because he's a doctor.
He was there.
No, when I watched it,
I know.
was Edward,
he
Jacob, and Rosalie cut open her stomach. That was it.
They had to. I forget why Carlisle had to leave for a second or something.
Okay.
He was restraining. He had to take Alice and Jasper away because it was too much blood.
Anyway, so they just like cut the baby out, and then Rosalie just walks away with it, and they're like, she's like, yeah, just fix Bella.
Perfect. Yeah, they don't make love triangles like that anymore, bro. I literally saw a funny meme of them being like, the sexual tension in this clip, and I think it was the second one. I forget, but it was like he walks up to her and she's like, okay, muscles. And it's like their whole conversation, her man's right behind her.
Yeah.
And she's like, she goes, what do you, steroids are bad for you, some shit like that. And then he's like, it wouldn't seem so drastic if you and I hung out more. And she goes, I know. And he goes, you should come for a ride on my new bike or whatever. And she goes, is it fast?
Her boyfriend's standing behind her.
The love of her life is 2 steps to her left, by the way.
Behind her.
And she's talking to her side piece, mind you. And that's when he had the long hair. The fact that she made them cut their hair, like, honestly, first of all, obviously extremely racist. Yeah. But second of all, a fucking horrible move. Yeah. I saw someone say when he cut his hair, he really unlocked something. And I was like, no, fuck you guys. You guys don't get it. Brown men like that need long hair.
I was telling Drew,
it's eaten with the long hair.
His traps are so fucking sexy. I want to punch him in the face. I was like, and then because I kept telling Carrie, no wonder I like Jacob, because with the long hair, he looks like a girl. I was like, woo!
He looks like a really pretty girl.
Yeah. Then he got his hair. I was like, butch. Woo! Yes.
He does have a very like pretty face.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a very pretty face.
I'm locked in.
Loving that.
I'm just like a boy right now.
And some of the nicest teeth I've ever fucking seen. Like some of the nicest.
He's got a great dental routine.
He's got some kick-ass natural teeth. Like he's got a great set of chompers on him. And they're big, but in a good way. Like he's got good big teeth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, those movies, they're so tea. That's why I said they're so deliciously terrible.
Yeah, they're
so
pretty tough.
beautifully terrible.
I was like, the way she cucks these men back and forth,
and she's so real. Honestly,
like,
the way she was jerking them around left and right, like I'm fucking heavy with it. Like, and even him leaving in the second one, like that's why he allows her to fucking cuck him even more throughout the third and fourth one, because he's like, well, I did ditch you in the second one, so I guess you can have that.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, and there's a part where he's like, you didn't stay away long enough. I could have fixed her.
Yeah.
I could have healed her. A lot of people were saying, too, she made the wrong fucking choice when you're looking at them now. And I was like, as a kid, I was always Team Jacob. Just because I'm always...
As an adult, I can see the ways in which Jacob is way too immature to be with her.
Well, as an adult, I'm thinking money. Like, I'm like, he has endless amounts of money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of fucking
but I would love to be close to indigeneity like that. So
that's what I'm saying. I said, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to take the one who's obsessed with me and love with me. Yeah. Going to take care of me. And then
But then he fell in love with my baby. So.
Then it's found family. Yeah. Oh, well, then it worked out because he fell in love with my baby. So that all worked out. Everyone's happy.
Carrie was saying, like, because Renesmee's half vampire, half human, right?
Yeah.
So when she's born, does she just stay that age forever?
No, she ages like Jacob. Like she ages like when Jacob churns, he like stays the same age until he finds his mate. And then she ages quickly. So like every year she advances like 5 or 6 years.
I don't like that.
I know. And that's the justification for why it's not weird.
No.
Because then they're like, oh, he's going to see her as a child, like as like a niece until they become the exact same age. Then they'll both age at the same time. So he'll start aging when she gets to the same age, which to me doesn't make sense because then she's still going to keep advancing. No, but I think, but I think actually she'll reach his age and then she kind of just stops. Like she stops in like her 20s. Whatever. Plot hole.
Yeah. Never thought about that, huh, Stephanie Meyer?
Plot hole, Stephanie. So hope it was worth it.
Hey, Steph, you missed that.
Anyways.
What else have I watched? I don't even remember.
I'm trying to think if I've watched anything else. I watched a ton of documentaries. I watched the one on the Murdaugh family. That one is
nutty,
crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I did try to watch the Ed Gein story on Netflix with Charlie Hunnam.
Too spooky.
Curls down.
Curls flaccid.
It's not even curls flaccid. It's not even that it's too spooky. It's just it's so off-putting, which obviously
it's like too disturbing. Yeah,
it's too disturbing, but it's not even really that. It's just it's bad. Like it's poorly made, if I'm being honest.
That.
Like the general like order of thing, it's confusing. Like even like I only watched 2 episodes of it, and in the second episode I was like, who the fuck is that? And then Alex was like, I don't know. And then we like waited and then we put context clues together because it's just too choppy. And then my thing is when you have subject matter that is that fucking depraved and awful and terrible, it has to be done well. Otherwise, it's just it feels like I'm just getting flashed over and over again and there's no plot line to it. Like there's no payoff. Like it's just over and over. It's awful, awful, awful. This doesn't make sense. Awful, awful, awful. This also doesn't make sense. Like I was like, after the second one, I was like, turn this off. Forget it.
Go to your room.
Call it. Also, guys, can I say something and can we promise it will stay here? It won't. I saw the trailer for Chad Powers. Have you seen it? It's with everyone's favorite.
Your arch nemesis.
Yeah, my arch nemesis. Can I tell y'all, I have only ever made silly jokes about that motherfucker on this show. And this is like between us.
You had to have done it on the comment section.
I didn't. I swear to God, I didn't. I've only ever.
Then how do people know?
I don't know. But like sometimes when I do interviews,
it's him. He's a big fan.
Yeah, sometimes when I do interviews, I'm not even kidding.
They bring up.
They'll bring up Glenn Powell as if I hate him. I don't hate him.
Have we made this joke before that the next Netflix fight should be you and
Glenn Powell,
but Jake Paul is officiating it.
And then I just swing on Jake Paul the whole time. I attack the referee the whole time.
Pushing your head away like a little kid. And you're like, no.
You swear. With Jake Paul, you swear. My prey drive would get activated way too easily on that. I'm too grown for that. I've gone too much therapy for that.
Okay, friends, we're going to take another quick little break, and this is with our friends at Rula. So y'all know that Drew and I are huge advocates for mental health, and we are absolutely obsessed with therapy, and we love how accessible therapy has become over the last few years, and that's why we're so excited to be partnering with Rula. So with Rula, you can find the right therapist for you. Rula partners with a network of over 15,000 therapists and psychiatrists nationwide, enabling you to find your personalized solution and the right therapist for you based on your needs, preferences, and state requirements. You can also pay as little as $15 per session, but depending on your benefits, your copay could be as little as $0 per session. Rula is committed to supporting you and staying with you every step of the way on your mental health journey, from finding the right therapist to helping you schedule appointments and monitoring your progress. Rula is there to help. Thousands have already trusted Rula to support them on their journey toward improved mental health and overall well-being. Head on over to rula.com/2idiotgirls to get started today. After you sign up, they ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you. Go to rula.com/2idiotgirls and take the first step towards better mental health today. You deserve quality care from someone who cares. Now back to the episode, or Google Play today. Now back to the episode.
But like, anywho, I watched the trailer for it.
Have
you
seen
seen
it on my TikTok?
Yeah.
And I thought it was a fake commercial that someone was making for like Geico or something
He's
something.
Literally playing like a college football superstar. He's like a quarterback.
Yeah.
He he's hot shit and he acts like it and thinks and knows he is. And then in like their fucking, I don't know which game it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's a Rose Bowl or if it's like BCS championship,
Wait, you
whatever.
Just said this was high school.
No, college.
Oh, I'm
college.
sorry. Okay.
And so,
and it looks like he's playing at like UCLA, low-key.
Yeah, he's playing at a big school, right? And then he basically tries to showboat in like the final fucking 3 minutes of the game, fucks up, drops it, fumbles. They pick it up, they run it back, they score. He basically tarnishes his entire career because he was trying to be funny and fancy.
That could be made about 100 men. That
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so then he's basically shamed out of, he doesn't get drafted, none of that shit. And then he's like, I know what I'll do. And he says this in the trailer. I'm going to pull a Mrs. Doubtfire. And he basically goes and gets prosthetics put on him. He goes back to college to try out again and basically like redeem himself.
So you can't do that because you have to have a birth certificate.
Yes.
And,
So the questions that are raising already, I've already had.
Okay.
One of the main ones I had was there's no fucking way you could play a football game,
with
a full football game with prosthetics and have them not melt off.
What did the prosthetics do? Like what
they just make him look different. Like he looks uglier. He makes himself ugly, like essentially. I'm not even kidding. That's the premise.
Is this a show?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was a movie.
I thought it was a movie,
No.
but I thought it was a fake movie that someone made in a movie.
No, it's literally a TV show. If it was a movie, I would have watched it.
Okay.
Because it's a show, I refuse. But
Sure.
like, he's like, I'm ugly, and like, but I can play football. Like that's what the premise feels
How
like.
long after he graduates does he do this?
I have no. It's like 6 years or something.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, and they're having like open tryouts. That's why he's allowed to go. Which again, a whole host of plot holes. Like there's no fucking way you could ever
Did he
make
go
it.
back to the same school?
No, I think he went to a different school.
Okay. Well,
I actually don't remember.
That lets me believe it a little bit more.
Well, and I'm just
that suspends my belief a little bit.
Can I ask you a question? Am I wrong? Is he not in his mid 40s?
Who?
Glenn Powell.
No, I think Glenn Powell's in his 30s. Do you want me to Google it?
I feel bad. Kind of takes the wind out of the sails that I was on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Glenn Powell is 36.
I'm never beating the allegations. I hate it.
You're just bullying him.
I'm never going to be.
He's not even doing anything. He's just being Glenn Powell.
36, bro.
He is 36. And get this, they say on here on the Google that he is 6 feet tall.
Well, now we know. For real, huh? 5'10".
Oh, so he's lying about his age and his height. I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's 6'3".
Okay,
6'3", I'm sorry.
Either way, when you graduate from college, you're 21.
Oh, he will be 37 this month. Does that make you feel a little bit better?
A little bit. Late 30s, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And you'll never get this. Guess who he shares a birthday with?
Is this someone we know?
Yeah.
Like personally? Is it a creator?
Well, he's kind of one. Yeah.
Is it Caleb?
No. He's going to be 37 this year.
Oh, is it Adam?
No, because Adam's birthday's in January. No.
Wait, Billy? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. You know what that reminds me of?
That's why you don't like
You know
it.
what that reminds me of? You know what that
What?
reminds me of? That reminds me of Dylan last year on the Great British Baking Show. You know, the
Yes.
with the long
Who
hair.
kind of looked like Billy.
Yeah, and he kind of looked like Billy. And I told Billy said, no wonder you don't like that guy. I go, what do you mean? Because like the first time I saw him, I go, I don't like that guy. And I was like, because that's how I felt when I looked at Billy for the first time. I was like, I don't like that guy.
I literally made this joke the other day.
I'm just kidding. I like Dylan. I thought he was great.
No, he was. She was just saying like,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about him
I don't like.
And it's in the
It's because he looks like Billy, and I don't like. I
Billy
don't
said
like
that.
when people look like Billy.
No, I was going to tell you that the other day I was doing a lesbian podcast and I told her that I had a crush. Like everyone was so confused when I said I liked a girl in college.
Right.
And then I said that I had a crush on every boy we went to high school with. And I go, except my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And then she laughed. And then I said, which honestly should
That
have been
the
biggest indicator
yeah.
because he was the only handsome man we went to school with. Everyone else was ugly.
And
Sorry.
everybody had a crush on him.
Everybody. And then I kept going,
But I hated all men, and Dayson was a lesbian.
But I literally
that we
kept
did not
saying,
know.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, we were both like, he's fucking annoying.
Because he was. So Yeah, he shares a birthday. Billy's birthday is October 21st, right?
Yes.
Okay. Triple checking. Yes, he is in fact a birthday buddies.
Birthday buddies. Well, either way, my whole point was like he looks way too old to be in college playing football.
Maybe it's supposed to be satirical, like that's why it's supposed to be funny.
Well, it said that he tried 6 years later, whatever the fuck. So like he's supposed to be 30 when he's trying out. Which, like, I guess.
Okay.
But I just don't think he's giving 30. If is that fucked up to say? Like, he's not giving 30, in my opinion.
I could see 33 or 32. Maybe not 30. But I also think I could see him being a 30-year-old. I'll suspend belief for him.
30, though? Like, I don't know, man. Either way.
Glenn Powell.
No hard feelings.
We do
man.
love you here. Okay?
No hard feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, all power, all love to you. You and Chad Powers, I'm rooting for y'all. Good for you. My point is, has anyone watched it? I'm curious. Let me know. Does he look too old to be in college?
Yeah.
I do think it's funny. I do find it hilarious though to be like, well, now I'm ugly and everyone underestimates me.
Yeah.
Like,
where it's like the opposite.
oh,
where like
a tale as old as time.
Everyone underestimated her when she had her glasses on, and then she takes them off. Now she's hot.
Well, when I'm ugly people can't do things.
Right.
So you shouldn't count on me being an all-star quarterback because I'm ugly.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty athletic, but I am ugly, so I don't know if that deters your opinion on me.
I don't know if you are experiencing doubt because I'm ugly, but I'm about to show you up.
Let's just say I'm about to show you up.
I'll show you. Yeah, you'll see my ugly ass in a little bit.
Drew said the other day that Billy asked her, how are you dancing down the train when you get invited on the Jennifer Hudson show? It hasn't happened yet, but then tell her what you said.
He said, what would you do if you had to, if you were dancing down that Soul Train that Jennifer Hudson show does, which I love watching those. I think they're so
every
fun.
Time, yeah.
And he said, what would you do? I said, I guess just try not to hurt him. And that made Dason and Adam laugh really hard, and Billy goes, I regret asking. So
I guess just try not to hurt
Don't
him.
ask me stupid questions if you don't want a for real answer, you know? I said, I guess just try not to do it to him. Do my best to not do it to him, you know what I mean? Can't make any promises, though. Can't promise you nothing. Anywho, what else?
I don't have anything else to share. Do you want to get into this week's topic?
Yes.
We're doing gardening and questions.
I'm going to redo my hair really quick.
So she's new wig flip. Everyone will be sending in questions for us to answer while we've been smoking. But these are all old ones because I didn't put a poll out. So these are just ones that never got answered. Or at least I don't think they got answered. Are you ready, Papa?
Yeah, we haven't put out the new one yet, but we decided the topic now.
When I was in San Diego, I was calling everyone Papa, and it was making me laugh because I do it anyways here and I forget. And then someone tagged me in a TikTok. They said someone's been listening to you, and it was like, you know, the trend. They're like, oh, my family is a cute nickname for me. Do you know what it is? And it was like all her friends call her Papa, and I was like, well, I know I didn't make that up. I stole that from
you are like Papa.
That's my bad. Okay, this one is from Hannah. She asked, what's a crime you think you could get away with, or what's a crime that describes your personality? I personally feel like I could trespass on private property if there were really pretty flowers inside. I will tell you this. I just talked about this in therapy. I was like, I could never commit a crime because I would have to tell someone. Like, I was telling him that I was thinking, like, what would it be? Like, I don't understand how people, like, murder people and don't feel bad. And then I told him that, like, if I did that, I would immediately go to the police and tell them I'm really sorry and I don't know why I did that. And please arrest me. I just could never.
No, if I'm being honest, me too.
But a crime, I mean, I could
unless we're
trespass
talking,
on
like,
some private property to go
if
look
I'm gonna
at
break
stuff.
a law, I'm gonna like jaywalk.
Right.
I could do that. I have.
I'm gonna litter on accident where I throw it and miss a trash can, but I go and pick it up and put it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never litter. Like, that's another. No, I think my not obvious but inherent goodness would prevent me from ever committing a crime.
I would just be so sick all the time.
Me too.
You guys,
my anxiety would eat me alive.
I was just gonna say we are both the proud owners of a Zofran prescription individually,
right?
And it has been literally changing our lives.
Recently I am also on anxiety meds. I have some now, so yeah. Do with that information what you will.
But y'all are not on Zofran, and it shows because it changed my life.
That Zofran, bro, holy fuck.
I woke up this morning and I thought I'm gonna have to throw up because I ate something last night that I shouldn't have eaten. I took a Zofran. I couldn't believe it.
I really truly think that the person who invented Zofran. I hope you're getting your ass ate every night
from the back.
I hope you're living well. I hope you are living prosperous. You deserve everything.
A crime I would commit is I would kill whoever tried to hurt whoever made Zofran.
Yeah.
I would do whatever it took to protect them.
For real. I would make the owner of Zofran give me the formioli. Yeah, I think mine would be nothing serious at all. It would definitely be like jaywalking or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Dayson's like, someone will tell Dayson like, oh, this is what I'm getting Drew for her birthday. And she'll be like, okay. And our family. And then she'll be like, do you want me to tell you?
But I don't.
And I would say no.
I'm just so excited.
It's excitement, but it's also like she feels like it's a lie. Like if I asked, like when I was asking what we were doing for my 30th birthday, I was literally like, are we doing this? And she was like, no. But we are doing something that's like super like similar to like, and I was like, no, Dayson, don't tell me. And then she was like, oh,
you had
okay.
so much anxiety about it. I was
I
trying
did.
to ease it, so without telling you everything.
No, I know, but it's because Dayson is so honest. That's why, like, she's just.
That's why when people lie to me, I can always tell. Because I'm like,
Right.
This next one is from Caitlin. She said hot Cheetos with cheese or hot Cheetos with sour cream. So do you want shit from a butt or butt from a shit?
Yeah, poop from a butt or shit from a butt.
Probably sour cream. Oh, I love sour cream.
I would say cheese probably, but I like mine a la carte.
Plain.
Yeah, but I can't have them.
You can't
anymore,
have a hot chip. Do you have any chips you've been obsessed with you want to share with the group?
I'm still on chili and lime Lay's, honestly.
Oh, the kind of reddish pink bag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one from Alyssa R says, how often do you two garden and what are your favorite ways to consume? Every day.
Yeah, it's every day fucked up to say. No, it's every day.
Yeah. Favorite ways?
For the most part.
I like a little joint. That's my new favorite little guy. I enjoy it.
Edibles is probably my fave.
Edibles make me feel
good.
I'm going to be high forever and I'm going to die. But
I also love the pen. So.
Oh, I love a pen. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I love a little joint moment.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if we've answered this one before, but someone asked, what's your favorite Bob's Burgers season or an episode that you like to rewatch? I feel like I need to rewatch all of them, but because I watched all of them consecutively for like, it took me like, I think like 3 or 4 months to finish them. I don't have favorite seasons. I like all of them.
No, I don't have a favorite season.
I remember the earlier ones felt funnier to me.
Yeah.
But I think they're all funny. I like all of them.
No, they're all so funny.
Yeah.
I would say I could never pick a favorite, but one that stands out to me as I think about it is the one where Bob and Linda go to the dinner and with that couple, and she's like, we need to make more friends, and she's really nice, and Linda's literally telling him,
this is where they don't pay for anything.
No, this is like, she's basically telling Bob, like, you never want to go out.
Yeah.
Like, you never want to give people a chance. Like, people are awesome. Like, you need to, connect, like, be in community. And because all he wants to do is be with his family and be at home. And I was like, T.
Do they go to an escape room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait. I'm confusing it with an episode of The Great North. I know exactly when you're talking about.
That
one's
one,
really funny.
that one brought me to tears.
Is that when they're texting? But he says
she accidentally says like, this couple sucks, and she sends it to them.
Yeah.
But they're in the escape room
and they can't
already.
get their phones back.
And then they're like, how do we get out of here? And she goes, I don't know, because that lady's a master of escape rooms. That one moved me to tears, dude. That one is so fucking. Also, the one where Tina goes to horse camp.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. That's a really good one.
That one is
like
so. And the horse is voiced by Paul Rudd, which I think is so funny.
I like the one where her little My Little Pony, she sells it to that guy, but she doesn't realize that it's like a super extra rare one. So then Bob goes undercover at the pony con to like steal it back for her.
Yeah.
That's one of the earlier ones, and then he gets that half tattoo on his back. That one's really funny.
Oh, I remember too. Something else I watched was Friendship with
Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson.
Yeah, with Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson. That movie's insane. I did think it was funny though. It's insane. I feel like it's an allegory for male friendship, but I'm sure one of y'all will tell me otherwise. But anyways, yeah, back to Bob's Burgers.
Oh, and I like the one, I've told this one before, where Bob finally gets Linda a really nice engagement ring, and then Gene's trying it on, and then he can't get it off.
They lose at the water park.
At the water park, yeah, and they have to go back and go get it. That one's really
good
funny
too. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. And then I love the one where Tina and Louise fight, and they end up making up at the end. So
cute.
That one's really cute. I like that one a lot. But Gene's my favorite character. I'm trying to think of ones with Gene where he makes
too
me
hard to pick one.
I know.
To be
I think
honest.
he just makes me laugh in every one that I've watched him in.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay, this next one's from Angie. She said, how much is too much sarcasm with your bosses? Like when you're being silly. For example, I'll say, I guess I can take duty when it's something simple and I do the work anyways and I love my lab job. women in STEM, even with an art degree? I don't know. I guess you have to gauge it with your boss, like what type of relationship you have, kind of both inside and outside of work. I feel like that would give me a better indication on like,
Yeah.
because we're the like not good ones to ask because our boss was our mom. So
No.
I'm just kidding. I had a real boss before.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no. And yeah, like I've had other bosses.
Mm-hmm.
I think like this can extend though to like anyone really in the business, like even now. I do measure it like I got to get to know them a little bit before I start being too silly.
exactly. So they understand.
Because believe it or not, I got jokes firing 25
as soon as I get hired. Yeah, I'm doing it in their interview and as soon as I'm walking in to do my welcome day.
Yeah, like when I did that commercial for Spotify and the guy was like, my name is Sharky. And I go, your name is Sharky? And he said, yeah, that's my name. And I go, is that a government name or just a family one? Nobody laughed too soon. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a bad read, but honestly, it was such a layup that I had to say it.
I was
you know
gonna
what I'm saying?
You'll know. I guess you'll have to be really self-aware and have a good understanding of your relationship.
But sometimes the silly jumps out. It is what it is, you know?
I feel like too, because I'm so sarcastic about everything, I have to be careful about who I'm doing that around because it doesn't translate to everyone sometimes, and that's okay. Okay, friends, we're gonna take one more quick little break, and this is with our friends at Field. There are pressure systems moving in the form of cuffing season, potential heavy clouds of nostalgia around an ex, windstorms from a current situationship, and light drizzles of you up texts are incoming. In the midst of cuffing season, there's one place where the microclimate is clear communication, radical honesty, and open-mindedness, and that's Field. It's a connections app that asks you to show up and articulate your desires as clearly as you understand them now. And if you don't understand them, say that. The Field community is made up of so many different kinds of people ranging in experience, interests, and desires. Here you have the space to change, to be honest, and to always be curious. On Field, who you were yesterday may not be who you are today. 62% of Field members evolve their sexuality, interests, and desires within their first year on the app. In a place where there's no pressure to be anything, who will you be? There are 20 plus sexuality and gender identities listed on Field. In this space, you can explore who you are sans judgment. There's no need to write your profile like a job application and pretend to be what someone else wants. Within the Field community, the cultural norm is to be radically honest. It helps you find exactly what you're seeking. And if you know what you're looking for, Field just rolled out their shared desires feature that immediately shows you what you have in common with someone else. Like one of my favorite bits I do is when you're checking out at a restaurant and they give you the thing to sign on the thing and it says tip, and I always go 0 tip, perfect. And then I have to say, just kidding, I did give you a tip, because sometimes they always laugh, but you can tell they're like, yeah. But it works. I do that bit every time and it makes me laugh. So
right.
This next question is from Larissa. She said, have either of you ever tried magic mushrooms? No. I want to, but I haven't.
I don't want to, and I'm okay not to.
And
I'm
that's okay,
afraid.
Papa.
I will say I did hear though that if you're having a really bad trip on mushrooms, you can take what do you call it? Beta blocker. You can take one, it'll cut it. Like it'll end it for you.
What if it feels like I'm always on magic mushrooms, so I just need to be on beta blockers?
That's where I'm at right now.
This next one's from Kay. She asked, do you prefer wake and bakes or gardening before bed? Before bed.
Poor kid, no los
I only
dos.
smoke before I go to bed. I want to
be no los dos.
I want to be able to smoke and then go out, but I just know I can't. I'll be weird.
I sometimes have to, but yeah, I'd say it depends on the day.
This next one's from Jay. They asked, what was one chaotic situation that you've been in after gardening, and did it feel like the universe was playing games? I thought of one for you.
Which one?
When when Squid got sick. That one time, because I remember that we had to come help you guys because you were like, both of our edibles just kicked in. And
which time?
It was like right before you ended up getting him the surgery. So it was when Alex was here. Because remember, I remember they called me because they were like,
yeah, one time Squid was having a literal medical emergency.
Yeah.
And I had already popped edibles because obviously I didn't know he was going to do that.
And it was like 9 p.m. It was like late. It was almost his bedtime.
Oh my God, that was the most horrifying. I've never had a trip cut faster. Like, it's like my body wanted to get high, but my brain couldn't. I'm trying to think. Oh, when I went to the Rams game.
Okay.
Those kicked in at a very strange time. I thought I was timing it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But sometimes things happen. I'm never high at work because I like literally shouldn't be. But sometimes,
I was thinking of one time we did go to something and you took an Eddie right before we got there, and then you didn't realize they were going to interview you right before the thing. And I won't tell you guys what it was, but it was really funny because I went
my god, and the interview literally felt like they were making me do trigonometry. It felt like
because they were asking the questions in a really strange way, but I was standing there with her because I didn't want her outside by herself.
Oh my god, it felt like I was being quizzed with a Sudoku.
No, but she asked me after. She was like, could you tell my edible kicked in? I go, oh no, dude, I had no idea.
I was like, bro, did I make any fucking sense
and I was like,
shit?
No, that's what I told you. They had to ask you a different way because they were asking the questions weird. But that was something I just thought of right now.
It literally felt like,
and it was like a leisure thing. You could like go, you could be drunk at like.
And I did not know they were gonna interview.
No, we thought we were attending a fun event. So and we did, but that was also.
And they were
part
like,
of it.
Drew, can you come outside and we can do an interview? And they were asking me about very specific things that are like
very serious topics too.
I was like,
funny,
oh no. What I was saying, I was like, I had to lock in.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been in something weird when I've been high. I mean, one time I took an edible on an empty stomach. This was like when I still lived with mommy and daddy before I moved to New York. And daddy came in there to ask me something really serious about like stuff he was going through. And I told him, yeah, you can come in my room, but I did just take an edible. He was like, okay. And I sat up and I was like, I'm not listening to anything you're saying. And I felt really bad.
It's so hard.
Because I wanted to be there for him and I couldn't because I was in Eddie Town.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always get high by myself. So not really, guys. I'm not really smoking and being weird around other people. I do it at home alone. That my parents just put a treadmill in my garage. I'm gonna be smoking and running on that thing
as God intended,
Yeah. Okay, this one's from Amber. She asked, what colors are the days of the week? Like, to me, Tuesday is yellow. I can't explain it, but I feel very strongly about it. So I'm gonna say the day, and then we'll both say what color we think that day is. Okay, Monday. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Blue.
Gray.
Oh, okay.
I almost said blue.
Okay, those are cool tones, so we're kind of on the same wavelength. Okay. Tuesday. 1, 2, 3. Green.
Orange.
You're right. It's orange.
Yeah.
It is orange. You're right. Okay. Wednesday. 1, 2, 3.
Yellow.
Red. Oh.
We're close.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's yellow. Which one did I say was red? Monday?
Red was Wednesday, you said.
No, I know, but I think I don't. Okay. What? This is horrible.
Hello? Monday you said blue.
You're right. Okay. Now we're on Thursday.
Okay.
Wait, okay. Thursday. 1, 2, 3. Purple.
Well, we can all go home.
That's it. The episode's done. That's why I gasped because in my head I was like, it's purple immediately.
Yeah, Thursday's for sure.
Thursday's so purple.
Yeah, she's so purple.
Okay, Friday.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Red.
Green. You think red? Red's bad though to me.
No, to me, red's like party.
I feel like no, you're right. Okay, but I still think green.
I'm thinking like a bright red.
Okay.
Like a Ferrari red.
That's how I was thinking of Wednesday because Wednesday's the middle of the week and it kind of sucks. So that's why I picked red.
That's why I picked Wednesday's yellow because I feel like it's like nice.
Mid. Yeah, I felt neutral.
Neutral, yeah.
Okay, Saturday.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Pink.
Shut the fuck up! You bitches wish.
I almost said Friday. I was about to tell you.
Should have been Twitches.
No shit. I almost said Friday was pink. Like I was gonna say Ashley's gonna be pink, and in my head I was like, no, that's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ready for Sunday?
Wait. I need to think about Sunday.
Okay.
I had that one.
For Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
White.
Beige. Okay.
Close.
Yeah. That was really good.
I was thinking of like a neutral tone. I was
me too. Me too.
So I picked white.
Wow.
Look at us.
We
only got 2.
No, we got 3. We got Saturday.
Yeah, it was Saturday
and Friday
Thursday.
and Thursday.
Yeah, we got 2.
We got 3. Oh, we did. I thought we both got Sunday. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm remembering.
Close though.
I was too excited, team. Anyways, okay. This is the last one we're gonna do. This one's from Chloe. She asked, if the Jonas Brothers' house was on fire, who would you save first? Kevin, Joe, or Nick? And I guess Frankie counts too.
Girl, I don't know. Am I also in the house?
Am I also a Jonas brother?
Well, are they gonna cut me some of the money? Like, am I in the will?
Have you seen the bit they've been doing? It's pretty funny.
Which one?
Where it's like, I hope they play Hot to Go, but they're saying whatever song it is of the guest person they have coming on. So,
oh, that's cute.
I thought that was a funny bit. And then every time they film the beginning part, it gets shorter and shorter. So they're like, I hope they and it just goes to the next
That's
clip.
cute.
Yeah. I'm gonna save Joe. I'll be honest. I'm gonna save Joe.
Honestly, I'd probably save Joe too.
Yeah.
Well,
But see,
no, I'd save Kevin.
yeah, I was gonna
I'll say Kevin first.
Yes.
But obviously, I'll save the others. I'll go in numerical order. So
Me and Drew will go in together, and we'll save all 4 of the brothers, one on each shoulder.
and I could do
And
that.
We're fireman. Yeah. So you're picking 2 of them, and I'm picking 2 of them.
I'm gonna look like Louisa and Encanto with all the donkeys on her back.
Prick.
With all the donkeys on her back, but it's gonna be the Jonas Brothers.
But it's me and the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
And we're dressed like this and glammed like this.
well, obviously we do just like this, so they know who we are,
Yes.
so they can
They're
identify
like,
us.
wait. Okay. Yeah.
Wait,
They're
is
the
that
ones who think
Conrad?
Thursday's purple. Let them come in.
That's Conrad and Jeremiah, right?
Right.
Okay.
The Fisher brothers. Okay.
Exactly.
Brothers being saved by brothers. That's how it's all. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, team. It all connects.
It all comes back to that. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of 2 Idiot Girls.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed it. We'll be posting an updated questionnaire for you guys to submit questions to ask us while we're gardening for all of October.
Woo!
Have fun. Make sure you buy Drew's book. Both the paperback and the hardcover are available everywhere you can buy books and audiobooks. You can get them there too.
Yes.
And make sure you sign up for our Patreon because we do fun stuff on there. I may be doing, because I loved the Patreon Live so much, I may be doing a Patreon Live where I'm crafting with you little freaks and interacting in the chat. So we may be doing that. So you got to sign up to find out. I don't know. Other than that, we love you and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.